Hi, I'm Jose Prats with Christies International. I'm here with Coley LaFoon of Compass at his amazing listing, 72 Fremont Place. Man, this is something
Hey, thank you so much. I'm very excited to show you this special house. Thank you for being here.
nice. Yeah, it's done by a noted architect. Right?
A man named M.L. Barker, who designed the John C. Fremont Public Library in Hancock Park and the Good Shepherd Church in Beverly Hills. So he was an institutional builder, and we can't find any other remaining examples of his residential homes. There may be some, but we've looked really hard. And so he was very interested in formal presentation, public space, formality, and this is an absolutely wonderful example of a 1929 Jazz Age home, a Jazz Age masterpiece, I like to call it. So
This really,
come on in.
it already fits the bill just from the entry. Yeah, and this is so cool. The small format tiles here.
I'd never seen them either. This is one of those homes where just everywhere you look, there's a detail to zone in on if you want. Like the grill work, the sun and the moon, it's reflected in the stained glass that we're going to get to in a minute. Just the details are really what it's all about here. But come on in and welcome.
I mean, even the door. Yeah, you're right. The details are. That's a good one. Oh, they both open too, huh?
They both open. Yeah, give it.
That is something.
So here we are in the formal entry, and you can clearly see Mr. Barker's church work influence here with the pew-like banisters, the altar-like landing, obviously 12 feet of stained glass. That's just pretty stunning in a residential home. An oversized mahogany. What am I looking for? A parquet floor. Thank you. Thank you, Jose. I appreciate that. Yeah.
No, even with an amazing, view like this, you're immediately drawn to the living room, which is so grand.
You are. You're drawn right to it. And this is the formal living room, the grand room. White oak box paneling, original to 1929. Look up. You see this Moorish star and cross pattern plaster ceiling.
That's something. To do that with plaster, I mean, I can't imagine the time.
The
skill it took, right?
It's beyond me. It's beyond me. It's beyond me. That's why I'm a humble realtor.
Right.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it's a fan of this amazing architecture. So the fireplace.
We have an Elizabethan hand-carved, I think, mahogany fireplace. The original screen, the original andirons from 1929. And one of the things that makes this house special, we're in a Tudor revival style home, okay? That's like the technical name of the style of this home. But one of the elements that were forward-looking are his steel casement windows, the inclusion of these steel casement windows. And they were forward-looking because no one had done them yet in this style home, so you get more light. Built-in metal screens, so you can enjoy your living room bug-free with the windows open. Still working, 95 years later, still working.
Amazing, and also just how well they go with the wood. They look like wood windows because of all the wood around them.
Right, right, totally.
It just works.
And you get all this light in here coming from there. And then, of course, you pass through the grand room, and you have almost like it's like a dessert or something like that. It's like a lemon meringue, a poof of a room here with the original barrel vaulted ceiling, the built-ins that you can see at the end there. And again, steel casement window after steel casement window coming into a tight corner with just light and views for days of the greenery and park grounds.
Wow, yeah. And even the detail going around here that has a rope-like finish, it's really something.
Yeah, and every room has different sconces, and you can geek out on these as much as you want, but this one has a ribbon pattern, and every room has different sconces with different patterns. So it's pretty amazing for people who like that kind of stuff, which I'm fast becoming one of. So then we walk back through the grand room, and the next room that calls out to me. Does it call out to you?
The next, I mean, yeah.
Right.
That frame like that.
Right, with the frame like that, right? It's calling out. So the formal dining, of course. High ceilings, floor to ceiling windows, a Federalist mantle, so a little different in here. Original chandelier. The sconces in this room have those, you like that flower feature on top, right? That sort of the crystal flower.
It also has it, huh?
Yep. And
are these pocket doors here?
you got to push them. Go ahead and give it a push.
Push. Oh, it pops out a little bit. I like that. Oh, those are nice.
Yeah. So you can. I'll see you later. I'm having dinner with my friends. I'll see you later. See.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That formal element, right?
Formal element. Close it right off, and you're in this negotiating deals.
There you go.
Sniffing brandy. I don't know. You know what I mean? Again, it's above my pay grade as a humble realtor. But I think things like that would go on in this room. All of your details are original, right? The rose-colored marble, the crown molding, it's just, whatever. Details on details on details.
The second fireplace in the home.
Second fireplace so far.
And yeah, I love how these kind of match. I imagine maybe this was original or at least brought in.
We've been told that it's original. Of course, we have no way to know.
Wow. Definitely think it's suited here, right?
Yep, well suited. So in 1929, the kitchens were workspaces, and while this kitchen is not in its original condition, it's in service, it's in good condition, and you can eat at the breakfast bar with your family. But really, this is where the meals were prepared, either for the formal dining room or the breakfast room, which we'll get to next, or you could carry it outside around the pool. And there's the modern fridge, the Sub-Zeros and Wolves and all that stuff. Secret staircases everywhere you turn.
That's so cool. This one's just hidden away.
And we'll end up here. We'll sort of end our tour here. So you'll see, we'll come down another one and we'll point this out to center us back in the kitchen.
Right.
But to the breakfast room we go. With the ceiling here designed to look like the inside of a tent.
It is unique. It has a good, interesting.
Maybe glamping?
Glamping? There you go.
Because at the Hearst Castle and all these places, these historic places in California, wealthy people would go and pitch these elaborate tents, and they'd have chandeliers hanging from them. So the architects of the time like to mimic that style, and that's what this room is all about. Read your newspaper here, plot your next corporate takeover. Who knows? Who knows? What would you do in this room?
Corporate takeover for sure.
Yeah. And then when you're done taking over corporations and you want to maybe have a sandwich or a dip in the pool, you step out here.
Yeah, this tile is so interesting here. The stone.
Yeah, this is a new addition, and it is Indian bluestone, which goes with the period, and was picked out by a wonderful classical architect named Tim Barber, who's done some work on the house, particularly in this space right here.
Wow. Yeah. It looks like it's meant to be there. So well.
Good job, Tim.
Right? Yeah, and you get this huge pool.
Swimmer's pool, rose gardens, tranquility. So you can plot your next corporate takeover, or perhaps your next basement revelry in Prohibition, which we are going to get to in 1 second. We're going to go down some stairs and into the party room, maybe the speakeasy, if you will.
Yeah. So yeah, I noticed these amazing roof tiles. Do you know what those are made of?
I do, actually. They're terracotta, the same material that's flower pots are made of, or that barrel tiled Spanish roofs are made of.
Yeah.
But this is made, I've been told, by a company that's still in existence in Ohio called the Ludovici Tile Company. And their terracotta tiles artistically installed and displayed to give it the appearance of a cottage. So those humps that you see and the bumps, they're not errors, they are not lumpy roofs. They are to convey the impression of it, maybe an English cottage or something like that. The fairy book, storybook idea that you talked about earlier.
Yeah, it definitely has that storybook vibe. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, so much character.
So much character. So much character. Such a beautiful home. And so I'm so glad that we're here doing this. But now let's go find the basement. Let's hide from the authorities and do it up 1929 style. All right, after you, sir.
All right, so we're heading down here.
Heading down here. What is it? A dark, scary basement or
No.
no?
This is a beautiful room.
And you're kind of up. Do you feel that you're up on a ledge? You're on a landing.
Yeah.
I always wondered what the heck is that for. The guy Tim Barber, who this great architect, he said that it was actually a bandstand in the Jazz Age during Prohibition, 3 or 4 piece jazz orchestra, ripping out the tunes of the day, and the well-heeled ladies and gentlemen of the time doing the jitterbug and the foxtrot and boozing it up down here with the fireplace, beautiful chandeliers and thick basement walls. Nobody could hear them, and just thumbing their nose at the U.S. Constitution, I guess, and having a great time.
Right? Yeah. It's so smart. We built the landing into a stage, and it works.
And we need to normalize that in our houses in today's day and age. We need party stages in all of our homes.
Especially in LA, right?
Especially in LA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So back over here?
Back over here, maybe used to be the liquor vault. Now it is a multi-purpose room that different people have different ideas for, but maybe a wine storage room. The current owners built this bathroom right here, so there'd be a place for guests to use the bathroom that didn't exist before. It's a nice little addition, a recent addition.
It's great now. It could be a poker room or something, right?
Yeah, kids playroom, like super, super quiet. But after all that partying, Jose, what do we need to do?
Go to church?
We need to go to church. Let's go. Let's go to church, Jose. We got to balance. We got to atone. So this isn't actually a confessional, but we sort of play along with that idea. Tell me what's in there, Jose. Take a look.
With this grill, it definitely does look like a confessional, but I see a really small old phone.
The original phone. So the phone booth from 1929.
Yeah. When you see these, you always imagine you see bigger ones. There's a lot of replicas. This is an authentic, so small. So cool.
Yeah, so cool. Right, totally cool. Totally cool. And one of the great things about this house is the succession of owners over time have kept the original details even when they no longer work, because they're an authentic record of the experience of this special home.
Yeah, I'm glad they're still here. So yeah, you do get that church feel here too, right? With the banister detail.
You get the church feel. This is kind of an altar. And during one of my open houses, a woman came up and told me, stood right here, and said that she was married right here. And she's still married to this day. And it's almost like you and I are getting married right here. Forever, my heart, you have. Right here beneath the stained glass.
That's so cool. You can just tell this house has so much history and so many stories. Huh?
So many stories, 3 stories, and a lot of stories. Realtor humor. It's too good. We're too good. We're up here in the gallery now, which is the official name of this type of space. Also, I believe that comes from the church work, like the gallery of a church. And we're headed back down into the primary.
Wow, this is big.
If you need to get a little distance from your spouse, all you need to do is move to the other side of the room. It's that big. It's huge. And the ceiling was raised 3 feet in a recent renovation, making it even grander and more impressive.
We have box folding detail and how that door kind of blends in, or both doors. You get a really White House vibe.
You get a White House vibe. You get a formal sort of White House vibe. And of course, here we go with the Oval Office of Fremont Place, this round ceiling, this rotunda, this dome, just a stunner.
No, this is something. Yeah, the round nature. You know that round nature. That's why a lot of people love arches. Because when you see a square open frame, you kind of your mind knows exactly what it is. But with an arch or a round feature, your eye goes around, and you have a calming effect.
I feel calm here.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel calm. The greenery is also making me feel calm.
Yeah, I know. Look at that.
But you know what really calms me down? Vintage bathroom tile.
Oh, really? Yeah.
It just calms me right down.
But is there that thing?
Oh,
Is it?
we forgot.
Yeah.
The woman who got married told me that she used to play hide and seek. And this ain't much of a secret, but it's enough of a secret to make YouTube. Check it out.
Whoa.
You're a little kid, you're hiding there. Or I guess, put your liquor in there,
Right.
drink prohibition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course, yeah.
Yeah. I like to imagine maybe a little tube right down to the party room, you know? Whoosh.
Cool, little dumbwaiter.
Little dumbwaiter.
Oh man, but yeah, I see what you're being here with the vintage tile. This is amazing to be, preserved and kept.
Yeah, I know you're a big fan of this type of stuff. So, I'll let you soak it in for a second.
Yeah.
But I really like the sconces. Once again, here I am talking about the sconces, but they're special and beautiful in every room.
So,
and
I don't know. It seems like every sconce has a flower detail. I wonder if
oh
that's
yeah,
consistent.
I never look at you.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're some kind of architectural historian. It's impressive.
No, I just noticed that on a few already.
I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're bringing me new eyes. Thank you. Thank you.
No, but it just speaks to when they design these homes, there's so much purpose.
Look at this, the barrel vaulted, right? Like people square it off these days. Of course, it's easier to square things off. It's cheaper, it's simpler.
Yeah.
So this is beautiful. It's like you're saying,
Also,
it's calming.
People that do tile, they don't want to do arch stuff. They think it's too difficult. That's really hard to do.
Bunch of quitters and whiners.
right.
Yeah. Back in the day, they really knew how to do stuff.
Right? The famous saying, they don't build them like they used to.
The famous saying.
Yeah.
This house stands as testament to that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right.
We got a big walk-in.
We're going to the ladies' dressing room and vanity. The vanity looks like a separate piece of furniture. Surprise! It's actually an outgrowth and part of the house itself. It's connected to the house.
That's nuts, yeah. Because it does, at first glance, look like it's not, but if you look, it's all built in to the molding.
And you see the crack, which is authentic to the house, and you think the drawers might be hard to open, but actually smooth close.
The soft close is nuts. You never see that.
They kept the original hardware, the original face, and redid the interior of every single drawer.
That's something I'm always afraid on camera to open these, but these, yeah, they'll work. Great, yeah.
Have you ever seen how they did fit checks for TikTok back in 1929?
You put the camera on a selfie stand.
You put the camera on a selfie stand, yeah, which was made out of like ivory or something, right? And then you would use this. You would do this mirror. Oh, and stand here and give and see how your shirt's falling. Are you okay? We're already deep into this video, so I hope it's okay.
Luckily, right?
Oh, you're luckily. No, you're looking very good.
No, that's so cool. That's such a smart design.
Such a smart design, right? Okay. Onward. If you own this home, you probably like linens. Look at the size of this linen closet, and it's only one of two linen closets of the same size.
Oh wow, yeah, that's a large linen closet.
And the details of the paneling on the doors and the original hardware, just enough to make you cry.
It's great. It's like small, really.
They don't make doors like that anymore, do they?
Oh.
No, no.
Oh, the railing.
The railing. When we got the plastic,
I know.
the lucite. Why do you think the lucite's there, Jose?
I think because those openings on those railings are very large.
Yeah.
I could fit through them.
Yes. So this is to prevent to prevent an accident with a small child or a pet,
Absolutely.
but yet done with no intrusions into the wood to preserve.
And then they raise the height, which is smart. And then you can see them, most importantly.
Right,
Right?
exactly. And if you're just an adult living here, you can take those down.
Yep. All right. Thank you.
What do we got here?
Wow, another large room. Very big. So how big is this house?
This is a 7,400 square foot house, including the basement. 6 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms. And this is sort of bedroom 2, right? If in terms of ranking them primary and then bedroom 2. The original tile bathroom over there. Look, there's your flowers.
Is there another flower on the sconce? Wow.
Right?
Cool, yeah.
You brought that to me. Thank you.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought it's so unique and so.
In every
clever,
sconce,
yeah.
there's a different type of flower situation happening.
Great. Yeah. Even here, right? You get the
And,
plant,
yeah.
holding the candle in place.
Yeah. It's a part of the plant.
Right.
Yeah. So cool. So
This bathroom connects to
it connects to the primary, and this would be like, I guess, probably a dream room for a child, right? Like a play space, lots of natural light. There was, as you can imagine, there was no air conditioning in homes in 1929. This was no exception. So when it would get really hot, they would maybe sleep here in the sleeping porch, open up the windows, overlook the gardens, the pool, and hopefully catch a little bit of a cooler night's sleep. So this would be a 6th bedroom, even though it doesn't have its own bathroom. It would be the only one without its own bathroom.
With like a sleeping porch.
A sleeping porch, yeah.
That's uncommon.
And we've seen the phone, and I think we've seen a thermostat. And what do you think this is?
I mean, at first glance, it looks like some sort of paging or intercom system.
That's a great guess, a great guess, but wrong. It is the gravity heating control system. No more gravity heating, so it's vestigial. It doesn't operate anymore. But go ahead and you can press the buttons, Jose, and you can see if you can read the rooms that they would go for.
Yeah, so living room, library, sitting room. Oh, that's so cool.
And you would press that, and then the light would go on red when the heater was on in that room, and that's how you would heat the house. Pretty cool. So this is kept as just a historical record of the house.
That's great.
Last formal bedroom. Other sconces. I don't know if there's going to be any flower feature here. I don't think there is. The first flowerless sconces.
Oh, no. Okay. There goes that theory.
There it goes. You got another great classic vintage tiled bathroom with the drop down, so be careful with your step.
Yeah, it's so interesting that this drops down. Is there a reason it drops down there?
I think it's to level out with the hidden room behind this room.
Let's see here.
So
It's a well-hidden door.
it's a well-hidden door.
Small door, too.
Whoop. Yes, a well-hidden small door.
You gotta duck to get in.
Duck to get in.
This is cool. I love secret stuff.
This would be maybe the chauffeur's quarters, or an in-law suite, or an adult child, or something.
So cool. So and then that takes you to the
And
door.
And then, so this room has its own separate stairs, which is what really makes it, a separate suite. And right back down to the back of the kitchen.
So staircase number 3.
Staircase number 3.
Going up. At least, yeah.
3 going up, and we did have the one going down to the basement, 4, and there's another one going down to the garage. 5 staircases
Oh my
in this house.
That's
5,
great. No,
yeah.
Makes sense. It's such a grand house, but it's so interesting how they lay it out, and then how you can actually repurpose it for modern use. This is a great room. It's got a really amazing bathroom, from what I can see here. This all looks very.
The house offers a sense of discovery almost behind every turn, and so it's a delight.
In the closet there, nice. Really special.
So I guess we'll just head down and out, but that basically concludes our tour.
Okay.
Any questions? Any?
Have we seen everything? What are we seeing down here?
Oh yeah, I guess we haven't quite concluded the tour. This would be the butler's pantry, bedroom number 6, with probably maybe a maid's quarters originally, now in use as an office, staged as an office.
Yeah. And then we're in the laundry room.
We're in the laundry room. There's a butler's pantry here, kind of elegant and classic.
It is really, yeah, beautiful.
Here's the bottom of those stairs that we just saw from up there.
And then we're back in the kitchen.
And then we're back in the kitchen.
This house is super special. Yeah, again, thank you so much for giving us the time and access to it. And it's currently for sale. How much is it for sale for?
It is currently for sale, $7,495,000. And we hope it finds someone who loves it as much as we do.
Yeah, I think it will. It's super rare a home like this is available for sale. So if you're interested and want more info, please reach out and we'll be happy to help. Thanks for sticking around.